Is Virgin Voyages actually a nonstop party or just overhyped? Today, we're giving you our honest, unfiltered review of The Resilient Lady. The shows were incredible, but that wild nightlife? Totally underwhelming. And the food? Did it live up to the internet fame? Before you book, you need to watch this. What's up, guys? We just got back from our very first Virgin Voyages cruise on the Resilient Lady. And if you've seen our previous video, you'll know we almost didn't even do this review.
Honestly, we needed a few days or weeks to kind of come to our thoughts and feelings on this cruise.
Yes, so our expectations were sky high going into this cruise. You've seen all the hype.
Yeah, no kids.
Yeah, the amazing food.
Yes.
So, did it live up to the hype?
Well, the answer's kind of complicated for us.
It definitely is. There were definitely some things that we really liked.
And some that we really didn't like.
No. So let's get right into it. So let's get started right away with Embarkation Day.
All right.
You may not know, but Virgin Voyages has one of the latest embarkation times.
Yeah, we had the earliest embarkation slot that you could get, and that was 2:15. That totally killed me.
Yes. Now, that doesn't mean you don't want to get there a little bit early. You want to show up a little bit early because people start lining up really early.
Yeah, it was super crowded. Like I said, by the time they didn't let us on until 2:15, no early, but it was super crowded by that time.
Yes. Now, saying that, getting on the ship was so easy, so smooth, everything just flowed.
Yeah, it was just super quick, no stopping.
Yeah.
The line didn't stop.
And once you get on the ship, your cabins are already ready. They're telling you head straight to your rooms, drop off your bags. You don't have to lug them around all day.
Yeah, now I'm going to point out real quick that when you get to your room, you get let in by your super handy dandy bracelet.
Yes, we love these little bracelets.
No more CPAS card
Yeah,
there.
you don't have to worry about losing it.
Yes.
It's always on your wrist.
Yeah, and this sucker doesn't come off. I mean, it does come off.
It does. You can take it off if you want.
But it's not easy.
And it's waterproof, so you don't have to take it off.
Yes.
So, saying that, we get to our cabin, and it is pretty small, but it's definitely very modern.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's kind of got that IKEA feel, and I'm going to 100% agree, and I don't have a problem with it. I like that feel.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree with you. The one thing I did notice though is the bed seemed a little bit lower to the ground than on other cruise ships we've been on.
Yeah, I had to roll in and roll out in the morning.
But they were still very comfortable.
Yeah, it was
I like the beds. Now, it's very high tech in your room also. Every room comes with its own tablet.
Yeah, and that controls your lights, it controls the blinds, the TV, the air.
Yeah, so it's there if you want to use it, but you don't have to use it.
I was just going to say, I think we used it maybe twice the whole time we were there.
Now, moving on to the bathroom. The bathrooms are pretty tiny as well.
Yeah.
But you do get a glass shower door.
Yeah, and along with that glass shower door, you get the rain shower head.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the rain head showers, but
I like it.
He loves them, so, I mean, they're all right. But also, the sink area is pretty small too. I think it came with maybe one shelf to store your things, so it's pretty small.
Yeah, it was pretty tight. Now, we did originally book an interior room, but I did the bid upgrade and we got a balcony room. So we got to experience the iconic hammock.
Yes. How often did we use that hammock? Not very much. So you judge, is it worth paying that extra cost just to have a hammock that you may or may not use?
We got an hour or two use out of it.
Yeah, we don't spend a lot of time in our room, so I really don't think that balcony is worth it all the time.
Not for us a lot of times.
No. So we just told you about late embarkation times. They also have late disembarkation times as well.
Yeah.
You technically don't have to be off the ship until 10:45.
Well, it makes it super easy. We had a super late flight out of Fort Lauderdale that day, so we got to sit back, relax, get a nice, relaxing breakfast. As a matter of fact, we could have gotten brunch down at the wake, but we didn't end up doing that.
Yeah, it's so nice. You can sleep in a little bit, take your time, go get some food.
It's not that,
Awesome.
7:30, 8 o'clock, get out of your room.
Yeah. So, but getting off the ship was super easy, so smooth, everything just flowed.
Yeah, I mean, it was just walk right off. Just realize that when you're getting off that late, there's already a ton of people out there already trying to get an Uber, so your wait for, if you're doing that kind of thing, can be kind of long.
Yeah, definitely. The later you get off the ship, the more crowded it is, the longer wait times you're going to have.
Yep.
Let's move on and talk about food.
My favorite.
Yes. So, Virgin Voyages does not have a dining room. They do not have a buffet. They like to do things their own way.
Yeah, well, they have what's called the Galley.
Now, the Galley is what is considered a food hall type concept.
Yeah, it's got all your different little stations. It's got a burger place, it's got a sushi place, it's got a noodle place.
Taco place, breakfast place, a little bit of everything
Yeah.
in there. So you can always find something.
Yeah.
Now, saying that, we weren't overly impressed with the food in there.
It was all okay. I mean, it was good, but there was nothing that was super memorable. You know, nothing I had to go, oh my gosh, I had that, I got to go back and get it again kind of thing.
Yeah, I would definitely say the breakfast section was definitely a little bit greasy for me.
Yeah.
Very greasy.
Yeah.
Another example which was not great was the avocado toast. I love avocado toast, as do many other people. Now, I got it. They don't skimp on the avocado. It's very thick, and they have some toppings on it. But the toast, however, was mushy. It wasn't fresh toast. It wasn't that crunchy toast. It's like it sat out for a while, and it wasn't fresh. So I only got it once, and I never went back for that.
Well, I'm going to put this little, my biggest complaint, and this is so small, whatever, is they have a little popsicle cart there, right in the thing. And you kind of look at it from the front, and there's no doors on the front. So the doors are around back, but there's no worker that was ever there. And we were there during the busy times. I never saw a worker there. So I don't know how to get the pops. I felt weird walking around the back, which I did see other people do.
Yeah.
But, I mean, were we supposed to be served there? So I never got a popsicle. That makes me mad.
I know. You'd think they might have a sign that says, help yourself, self-serve, or wait to be served. I don't know. It was a little confusing.
Yeah, so super minor, but that just bothered me.
Yeah. Now, as for the lines in the Galley, I personally didn't think they were terrible. He disagrees.
I'm not a good line waiter, so.
I don't think they were bad. And they also, some of the places give you little pagers.
Now that was nice.
You place your order and then go sit down and wait for it to go off.
Yeah.
Now they also have this little flag system at the tables. If you don't want to wait in line, you can just flip the flag at your table. Someone will come over, take your order, and then bring you out your food.
Yeah, but ours was a little awkward.
Yeah, we only tried it once, and we just did it just to try it, you know?
Yep.
So they weren't very busy. So when the worker came over to take our order, he gave us this crazy look like, why are you ordering? He's like, you can just walk up and order your own food. Because he's like, well, he even said, we're not busy. This could take 15 or 20 minutes. I'm like, okay. So, what? So he did. He took our order, and it did not take that long.
No, it was super quick, actually.
It was.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to try it.
Yeah.
So the Galley is definitely an option.
Yeah, and we thought, like I said, it was good, but just not as good as I guess I had seen in some videos.
Yes, so all of the food is included in Virgin Voyages, so all of the specialty restaurants are included, so let's talk about those. We tried all of the specialty dining on board the Resilient Lady, except for one.
Except one, that was the test kitchen.
Yes. Now, the test kitchen is for those adventurous eaters out there, and that is not me. I am very basic.
Well, we ran out of time anyway. We did everything else, so we didn't really have a slot for it.
Yeah, we started our cruise off with Gunbae.
Yeah.
That is the Korean barbecue.
Yeah, and that's where you do the shared table and you sit around and you do the drinking game and everything.
They cook everything in front of you.
Yep.
So it was very fun. I loved the experience.
Yeah.
The drinking game was like the funnest part.
Kim won.
I did win. I don't know if I wanted to win because...
Oh, that's right. When you win, you get 2 shots.
Yes. So it was very fun. However, the food did not impress me there.
I thought it was okay. I mean, it was good.
Exactly, it was okay.
Yeah, it was...
Not my favorite. The experience won that night for me, not the food.
Yeah.
Something else we did was Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah.
We did that twice.
That's right. We did dinner and brunch.
Dinner was just all right.
Yeah, it was okay. I got the fried chicken. That was pretty good. It was just, again, nothing nothing spectacular, let's say that.
Yeah, I think I liked brunch better at Razzle Dazzle than dinner. That candied bacon, do not skip the candied bacon because that was so good.
That was good.
That was good. Let's see, what else did we do?
Pink agave.
Pink agave, oh yeah, that's the Mexican.
Yep. Now, I got the steak because I had watched the videos and all the hype, and you got to get the steak there. And I feel like I'm coming off so negative, but it was just okay.
Yeah, I got some pork tacos, and they were really good. I did enjoy pink agave.
I think I should have gone the actual Mexican gotten tacos.
They have your Italian restaurant, which is extra virgin.
Yeah, and again, the pasta was good. All the stuff was good. But that took forever.
Yes, I gotta say, that was the longest dinner we had on the ship at Extra Virgin.
It was every bit of 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into my theory on why that is in a little bit. I think they try and keep you in these dining things for as long as they can because there's just not that much going on.
Yeah, we'll get into that when we start talking about entertainment.
Okay.
So just hold your horses.
Okay, all right.
But I gotta say, our favorite dinner was at the Wake.
That was really good.
Now, we did brunch at the Wake also,
Yeah.
and that was just okay.
Yeah, it was
all right.
It was the typical brunch kind of thing.
Exactly, but dinner was amazing.
Yes, my steak was great. My favorite part was that potato that we got. Oh my gosh, that potato was so good.
Yes, I got filet mignon, and it was really good. I got those potatoes too, out of this world.
Yeah, really good.
Everything
that was an A+++. Yeah.
Yes, go to the Wake for dinner. They got steak, seafood. It is amazing.
Okay. Now we did one other specialty, and this actually is a specialty dinner.
Yes, there's one that you have to pay for, and we did. It's $50 a person. It's called Another Rose. It's a dinner theater, so it's a show and food.
Now, we had watched videos going in, and everybody was kind of like, well, the show is really good, but the food's kind of just okay. The food was really good. We really liked the food.
That was some of the best food I've had on the ship.
Yeah.
Like, that food was so good.
Yeah, it was really good. We really enjoyed that.
Yeah, and they're like super pleasing. Like, you tell them what you don't like, and they're going to make it to where you do like it. Like, there was one appetizer thing, and it was like raw tuna or something. I was like, I'm not eating that. He's like, that's okay. We'll make it a different way. It won't have raw tuna. And it was still really good.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That was one of our favorites.
Yeah, we loved Another Rose. That food, amazing.
All right.
So let's get into the entertainment part of Another Rose, the show.
All right, let's do it.
So you're definitely not going to get those Broadway type shows on Virgin Voyages.
No,
these shows are a little bit different, and they're definitely aimed at adults.
a little more risque.
Yeah, but we enjoyed it. They were so fun.
Yeah, they were fun. They were really good.
Yes, so let's get started. We just talked about dinner at Another Rose. The show part of it was okay.
Yeah, it was good.
I gotta say, it wasn't my favorite out of all the shows.
No, but it was still entertaining. I liked it.
What else? We went to Lola's library.
That was good.
That one was really good.
That was really good.
I did love that one.
Yes, that's definitely a little on the risque side.
Yes, they all are.
And again, saying that, it's nothing that's terrible.
Not super vulgar or anything like that, but just adult.
Yes.
Another fun one. This was one of our favorites.
Oh, yeah.
The Misbehave Show.
Yeah, that's kind of just chaos the whole time.
In a fun way.
In a very
There's
fun way.
yelling
Yeah,
and screaming and just yelling out stuff. She has an assistant, Delilah. They're so fun. Like, don't miss the Misbehave Show because it was a good time. It was really fun. Really fun. Oh, our first show we saw on the first night, Persephone.
Yeah, we saw that and was like, oh my God, what are we in store for this whole cruise?
Yeah, we loved Persephone.
Yeah.
It was super fun.
Yeah.
Only bad thing is you do have to stand for the whole entire show.
Yeah, and it's really weird because they're moving you around. Like you're standing around the stage and then they come and they push you to the side and whatever.
Yes,
yeah.
But it was a very entertaining and fun show.
Yeah,
we really loved that one. Another one that we didn't really care for as much is The Mentalist.
Yeah, we kind of seen shows that were very similar.
Yeah, he was the mind mangler.
Yeah.
And you know what? If I had missed that one, I wouldn't have been sad about it. It was It was just okay.
It was kind of felt like we had seen it before, I think, so.
Yes, Diva Fever was pretty good.
Yeah, that was
with the Diva.
Yeah, Diva was good.
We sat in the front row, so if you do sit in the front row, you might get picked on, not necessarily picked on, but pointed out during the show. But that was definitely a good time.
Yep, she's funny.
Another thing we did with the Diva was bingo with the Diva.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That was during the day, however.
Yeah.
Most of the shows are at night, but bingo with the Diva was during the day. And I gotta say, this was super fun.
Yeah, it was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
I mean, there's singing and dancing and bingo and, vulgar jokes and, yeah, it was a good time.
Now, besides all the shows, they've got all the parties. They've got the Pajama Party, they've got Scarlet Night, which you can't miss, and what's the other one?
We Fancy.
We Fancy.
Now, We Fancy and Pajama Party, they happen really late at night. We had planned on going to Pajama Party.
We even got our pajamas on.
But we didn't make it, because it's on Embarkation Night, which it's a long day, you're super tired. We didn't make it to the PJ party.
Yeah, but I'm going to put out there, though, part of the reason that this cruise kind of wasn't all that we thought it was going to be is because you'd go to the show at 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. The show's done by 9. Then the parties don't start till 11.
Yeah.
So there's 2 hours of, we're not self-entertainers. We can't keep ourselves entertained.
I mean, it's good for those people who like that downtime. We just don't like a lot of downtime. We need another activity.
See, this would be a great cruise for like a group of friends where you can sit around and talk and drink. Kind of thing in between stuff. But I've done talk to you all day. What else I got to talk to you for 2 hours sitting at a bar?
Yeah, so that did not do it for us. Like a lot of downtime, a big gaps between things.
We got to know the ship quite well as we did laps and laps and laps around the ship, looking for something to do. A lot of times there's music in the atrium, but the atrium isn't that big, so there was nowhere to sit. The seats were all taken. So we really struggled on this cruise at finding stuff to do. The stuff they had to do was great, but
we really loved all the adult shows. Amazing. I am gonna say about Scarlet Night, this is their biggest night. It's totally hyped up, don't miss it. It did not wow me. I'm sorry, I think it was way overrated for what it was. Yes, they transformed the ship, everything's red, and there's not even really a show that night. There's a little thing with
where
this one performer, or it's the hostess actually.
Hostess, yes.
But it's not very long, and it's not really a show, but
she just sings a couple of songs, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you get to go around and you can hear the story about Scarlet Night, but the big thing, I guess, is the party out on deck later that night, and there's dancing around the pool. You can jump in the pool, but I don't know. It just wasn't what I thought it was. As much as everybody hypes it up and talks about it, it was kind of a letdown for me. Yeah.
Now the one cool thing was we got pulled into with Misbehave during that Scarlet Night.
Oh,
I don't know if we were just sitting there looking sad.
Yes, we were. Like that was the fun thing. The Misbehave lady, I don't even know what to call her. Misbehave and her
Delilah
and her assistant Delilah. They're walking around, in their outfits, their get-ups, and they're grabbing people to go have some free champagne and toasts and stuff. We must have been sitting there just looking sad and bored out of our minds. And Delilah was like, "You want some free champagne?" And I looked at Scott and was like, "I don't know." And he's like, "You're gonna turn down free champagne?" And so we went and joined their little table of other passengers.
And it was just toasts.
Everybody got free champagne. They're making toast. They're being silly.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. So there was a good 15 minutes of fun in there.
Yeah. So that was good.
Yeah.
So those are the things that happen during the evenings of your cruise. Now during the day, if you are not a pool person, you might find yourself a little bit bored.
Yeah, that's where we struggled a lot, was there during the day.
Yeah, there's just not a whole lot happening during the day. I mean, of course, you've got your trivias here and there. There's not really a lot.
But I was going to say, there's not a lot. It usually takes place down in the social club. And just want to point out that we did win the one trivia that we played.
We did. Don't ask me how we won, but we did win. We won a free drink.
Yeah, free drink. Hey, all for the free drinks.
Yeah.
But I really kind of dug that social club area. Mm-hmm. It's got the, they give you free, or well, you can get free popcorn down there, free gummy bears.
Pretzels. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a cool little section down there. People play board games. People are putting together puzzles.
I mean, all day, all night, you see people. All those tables were full. People playing games and stuff. So
because there's nothing else to do. I'm just saying.
Back in that area, they also have the arcade, which was all set to free to play. And it's all the old classics like Defender and Pac-Man, stuff like that. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is very nice that you don't have to pay to play in the arcade.
Yep.
That is definitely a bonus.
Bonus.
Now, let's go outside to the pools. They've only got 2 pools. They've got the main pool, and then they've got a smaller pool a little bit down from that. These are not big pools.
No.
And sea days can get very busy out there.
Yeah, I mean, we're not pool people, but there just wasn't a lot of seats anyway, you know. We kind of looked and we went out there a couple of times, but yeah.
It's definitely crowded.
Yeah, very crowded.
Now, I don't know if you know, but Virgin is very fitness oriented. So they do have, of course, a nice gym, a lot of fitness classes happening. Yeah,
now besides all that, just walking around the outside of the deck, they've got like a little sit-up benches out there, push-up bars. They got a little boxing ring out there. I tried to get Kim in there.
Yeah. So that all is like, you know, that's some fun stuff you don't usually see.
Yeah, no.
They've even got like a seesaw teeter-totter out there, some swings, so it's a neat little area.
Yeah, it was definitely cool.
Yeah. Now, they do have a tattoo parlor on the ship.
Yes, I tried to get you to do that, but you wouldn't do it.
No, we did actually talk about it.
We talked about it.
It didn't happen.
Nope.
Now, they have 3 casinos on this ship, which I was shocked by.
Yeah, well, they have the one main casino that you have to walk through to get everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is non-smoking, which was really nice.
Yes.
But they do have a smoking casino, which we didn't even know for the longest time. It's in a back corner. You got to go through a little kind of hallway door or whatever. We had no idea it was there.
We thought it was bathrooms.
Yeah, yeah.
It was actually the smoking casino, and we walked in there. It's pretty small.
And
definitely very smoky.
Yeah.
Well, yes. And then they have a 3rd casino, which is called the Den.
Yeah, we're not really sure. We called it the High Roller Casino.
Yes.
Whether it really is or not, I don't know.
There was never that many people in there.
It was really weird.
Super quiet.
Yeah.
But one night we walked by and we heard yelling coming from out in there, and so we stopped inside and people were having a good time, yelling, winning. There were hand pays happening. Scott was like, "Sit down and play." Well, I did. Lost my money just like that. It was no fun.
No hand pay here.
No. So yeah, but the games in there seemed like they costed a little bit more to play. So we only played in there one time.
But on the ship, there's plenty of bars.
Yeah.
And we never had a problem getting a drink. It was always pretty quick.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Some of the venues, like the Red Room, man, we were surprised at how, like, they used it for different things.
Well,
they transformed that room.
Well, we went in for Persephone that first night.
Yeah.
And it, like I said, it was just, you're standing. It's just a stage and then standing around.
Yeah.
And then we went back in the next day for
Bingo with the Diva. We walked in and it's like stadium seating, and we were like, whoa!
Where did this? Are we in the same spot?
What just happened?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool that they can do that.
Yeah, they did really well with that space.
Yeah, one of the other cool spaces is the Manor. That's where they do a lot of the other shows.
Yeah, and that's where you get that iconic mirror light, whatever, pictures and stuff you always see.
Mm-hmm. That is a very cool area.
And that was right off the casino.
Yes.
Now, one place I didn't mention yet is the karaoke rooms.
Oh yeah, they do have private karaoke rooms that you and your friends can go sing in, and nobody can see you, or you know. I'm not going to say they can't hear you, because you can hear it through the doors.
We went in there, we were listening.
Yeah, you could still hear it through the door. So.
I tried to get her to do it.
We didn't do it.
Yeah, I wanted to get in there and sing, but.
But that's a fun thing to have on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with all that being said, would we sail Virgin Voyages again?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think so too.
Yeah, no, definitely. We'd definitely give them another try, kind of now that we know what to expect going in.
Yeah, we'd kind of go in with that mindset that, hey, this is going to be a more relaxed cruise.
Yeah.
We're not going to be go, 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 go all the time.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm still going to say, I don't think it lived up to all the hype for me.
No, yeah. I mean, the no kids was definitely nice, and the everything included was definitely nice too. Now, that doesn't include your drinks, which is your alcohol and the specialty coffees and stuff.
Yeah, but did you know it comes with soda? Hey, that's a step up from all the other cruises.
I know, and I got a couple sodas.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, and if you've been on Virgin Voyages before, comment below and let us know if you think it lived up to the hype.
It's a beautiful world out there.